Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Ricky2365. My name is Rick and this is your channel, guys. And today I'm gonna talk to you about a very specific process in the military, okay? It's called the AWCP, Army Way Control Program, okay? At least that was the way it was called when I was going through the ranks, when I was still active duty. But I still think that, the Army body weight composition, all those still in effect, okay? So what that means is that if you are overweight, based on determined, based on the Army standards or Air Force or whatever the case may be, you will be subject to separation from the military. So the question that I got a couple of days ago is, hey, I failed my PT test, I'm going through the med board process. Can the commander chapter me out for being overweight? Okay. So the question to that specific one is no. Your commander, as long as you're going through an official med board, you'll be notified. The commander's being notified. The commander cannot chapter you out based solely on the overweight program, okay? When these kind of things happen, the Army, the chapter for MedBoard will take precedence or will be first instead of the Army Weight Control Program or the overweight, okay? So what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that the commander needs to fulfill his duty and continue doing your chapter for AWCP. Everybody, listen to me. Everybody that goes into the Army Weight Control Program, the commander needs to put them into the Army Weight Control Program. And the Air Force, I'm sure it's the same with everybody. They need to put you into the Army Weight Control Program or Air Force Control Program, whatever, to make sure that you, at the end of that program, you meet the results. You got to show progress every month, and there's some rules, there's some regulations about it. How many times you can show progress without starting a chapter, yada yada yada. Got it. You can read it yourself. Okay, everybody knows about that. The thing is this, guys. Once you fail to meet the weight and height. Not the weight and height, the weight for the force that you belong to, the Army, the Air Force. They need to start the Army Way or the Air Force Way Control Program. And then if you fail to meet those requirements, they need to put your paperwork for chapter under the AWCP. The Way Control Program. Okay. Now, let's say that you are going through your regular life, in the military, and then you've been sick for a couple of months, for a couple of maybe for a year or so, and then you happen to miss to fail a weight control or a PT test. Can the commander chapter you for that? The commander again needs to do his paperwork. That's what they're getting paid for. They don't get paid for to be an attorney or an investigator, or they need to find the root cause. They don't need to weigh the balance. Nothing. They don't need to do shit. Everything is written down. I mean, this is dumb proof. I'm telling you. Being a commander, being a first sergeant, being a command sergeant major, is the easiest fucking job ever. You know why? Because there's rules and regulations already put forth in front of you. You just have to follow them. You don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to think. And if everybody tells you, oh, you gotta do it, get the fuck out of here, man. I've been in those meetings, and nobody fucking thinks. It's just a shit show. And everybody's just like, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, So everything is written for you. Okay, just read the regs. So let's say that you fail the way, okay, and then you go into the commander decided, we're gonna chapter you out for weight control. Let's say that a month before your separation from the military, your doctor says, Oh, you got a medical condition. I need to put for a med board for you. As soon as the official letter comes across the desk for the commander, he needs to stop the paperwork. He needs to withdraw the chapter paperwork for the weight control. That's it. He needs to stop the paperwork for the whatever chapter it is. If you're going down on medical, okay, if any doctor submit your paperwork for med board, every other chapter stops. Now, this is where the sneaky part comes. They're gonna trick you down. They're gonna try to trick you. They're gonna try to trick you and tell you, no, I will seek, because they're gonna tell you, no, you want to be out. This med board is gonna take a year, so you gotta be here a year. You gotta do checks every morning, every afternoon, yada yada yada. You're gonna be on extra duty. Now you better, if you take this chapter, and we send you out of the military with a general discharge, they're gonna tell you, we're gonna give you a dishonorable discharge. But since you're helping us, because you're being a good soldier, you're being a good airman, we're gonna give you a general discharge. And you can seek your VA disability after you're out on your own time. You go to school, you get, man, don't fall for that shit. Don't fucking fall for that shit. You're gonna leave the military, you're gonna hate your life. The process to claiming something through the VA is long, it's tedious. It's ridiculous. So do that shit while you're in the military. You tell the commander, I thank you, but no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. And as soon as if any commanders recommends to you, okay, any commander, any first sergeant recommends to you to take that option, okay, let me tell you something. Every time you go to talk to the first sergeant or the commander, you record the conversation. Open the voice app on your fucking phone, okay? Put your phone in front of you. Record the fucking conversation. Record the fucking conversation. Hey, First Sergeant, and then make sure you say their name. First Sergeant such and such, Commander, Captain such and such. How you doing today? Good morning. Well, yeah, I've been summoned here. Obi-Wan Kenobi. How are we doing? You know what I mean? Record every conversation, because if you come to IG or JAG with some bullshit claims that, the commander told me to go fuck myself in the office, do you have a witness? That's the first thing they're gonna say. Do you have a witness? And they say no. Oh, you just disgruntled. You just disgruntled. Yep. Record every single conversation. Till this day. Every time I get in a conversation with somebody, that's something that you should do. Record it. Every time you get pulled over by the police, record it. Every time that you go see your own doctor, record it. If you don't got proof, you ain't got shit. Let me tell you the problem here is that most of the active duty guys are gonna be like, oh man, he's just showing the scumbags. He's just showing the yahoos. He's just showing through these videos how to get away with murder. It's not about getting away with murder, It's about, commanders, just do your fucking job. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? You're not here to be declaring war on civilians of the United States of America. That's not your fucking job. Your job is to do your fucking job. Follow the regulations. Don't take it personally. I never took it personally. Fuck it, whatever. Nope. You good, you good. You bad, you bad. Some gets promoted, some don't. Never get it personal. Anyway, so I think I answered your question. With that said, don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Done. Post, Ricky. Post.